Oh man, what's going on, everybody? I have been working like a I've been working like a Hebrew slave out here, y'all. Man, what's going on? Let's get to it. I think the press conference is getting ready to start right now. Um, so y'all already know this is what we're going through. Um, Coach Richards being named the new women's basketball coach at Jackson State. She's the seventh coach to run the women's basketball program. And we're going to go in for the live view of this right here. Yeah, she's arriving in right now. See, AD Robinson.
Who's shooting this? This is amazing. This is happening right now, so they'll be coming through the. Look at Osby. Okay, they're opening the door. Is that the coach? Check out the coach. All right now, coach coming in. Look at Dr. Scott. Coach coming in the door. Come on in here, coach. All right, we got the cheerleaders. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the new head women's basketball coach of the Jackson State Lady Tigers, Coach Margaret Richards. Here they come, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, the coaching staff of the JSU Lady Tigers. How about a hand for the coaching staff of the JSU Lady Tigers as they enter the building? This is fantastic. This is the support staff for Jackson State University. Ladies and gentlemen, a hand for the coaching staff and the new head coach of the Jackson State Lady Tigers, Coach Margaret Richards. How about that? All right, come on, y'all, give it up. Give it up for the coach. Give it up. We got a good coach here, y'all. We got a great coach here. We are so pleased to have Coach Richards with us. And ladies and gentlemen, you may be seated. Again, I am so happy to be here, be a part of this program today. Thank you, sir. Calm it down now. You up there talking about, calm it down.
Oh, Lord, Rob J.
But again, I am so happy to be a part of this program today to welcome a new era of Jackson State women's basketball.
Appreciate you, Malcolm.
We're not doing something. We're not doing something. But anyway, we are so happy to have a new era of women's JSU women's basketball here today. And again, thank you all for being here today. We really, really appreciate your support as you have done over the years. Right now, I'd like to introduce to you the president of Jackson State University, Dr. Marcus Thompson.
Good morning. It's a great day to be a Tiger. So I'm so pleased to welcome all of you to Jackson State University to witness a pivotal moment in the illustrious history of this great institution. And at the helm of this program stands our Vice President for Athletics, Mr. Ashley Robinson, a visionary leader and trailblazer in his field whose unwavering dedication and strategic ability have helped propel our student athletes to unprecedented heights. So we are so fortunate to have had him here for 6 remarkable years. And obviously, you know, in his time here, he has championed the cause of Tiger athletics, embodying our institution's core values of excellence, of integrity, and innovation. And under his leadership, Jackson State athletics has become synonymous with success both on and off the field. And Vice President Robinson is highly decorated and has rightfully accumulated numerous accolades and awards. And in fact, later this month, he will receive the Southwestern Athletic Conference Alumni Association's Roscoe Nance Lifetime Achievement Award. Let's give him a big round of applause. So I can't overstate the impact of Vice President Robinson's his strategic decisions on the trajectory of our athletic program. And he has reshaped the landscape of college athletics from his astute hires and postseason success to the championship glory across all our athletic programs. And as you know, he's led JSU to 22 SWAC championships. That deserves a big round of applause. Which makes a total of 32 overall SWAC championships, which is highly impressive. So the future of our program has never looked brighter, and I'm confident that it will continue to thrive for generations to come. So it is with great Tiger pride that I welcome our Vice President and Director of Athletics, Mr. Ashley Robinson, to the podium.
You know it's too quiet in here to be Tigers, right? You know I love energy. It's a great day to be a Tiger. Good morning, Tiger Nation. Good morning. I stand before you to present to some and introduce to others our 7th head women's basketball coach at the Jackson State University. Let me share a few highlights of her coaching career. She has won on every level, including as a player and a coach. She took over an Alabama A&M program that was at the bottom of the conference and built it into a contender. Winning 97 games during her time in Huntsville, she recorded 3 consecutive winning seasons, a first time for the school in its Division I history. Not only did she win at the Division I level as a head coach, She won at the Division II level with back-to-back winning seasons and helped her team to win a CIAA Western Division championship in 17 years. To top it all, she was assistant at powerhouses, Western Kentucky and Louisville, recording 3 22-plus win seasons at Western Kentucky and 3 postseasons appearances and a Sweet 16 appearance at Louisville. She was a 2-time captain at Nebraska, where she stole 915 career points. She also introduced into the inductees into the Kentucky High School Athletic Association Hall of Fame. Without further ado, our 7th, without further ado, our 7th head women's basketball coach at the Jackson State University History. Help me and welcome Margaret Richards. See, I'm gonna be appropriate in this. I'm not gonna give the hat to her, but I'm gonna give it to somebody special.
Good Tiger morning. I know y'all got more than that. Good Tiger morning. I love it. I love the love. The tradition is rich, and the love is real here. I mean, it is truly real. Since I stepped off that plane yesterday morning, it's been nothing but love. It's been nothing but love. Sorry. Oh, yeah. I'm so honored to be in your presence and be a part of the Tiger Nation family. I would first like to thank God for this amazing opportunity. This is a true blessing and a dream for me to be able to lead this first-class program, and the support is unmatched, like any other I've ever seen. I would also like to give a huge thanks to President Dr. Thompson and Vice President and Athletic Director Ashley Robinson and Senior Women Administrator Elise Kibbert for believing in me and my vision, in which my vision is to lead our young ladies to championships, on and off the court, because that is very important. I want to pay it forward like somebody did for me when I was younger. I want to build these young ladies into being who they want to be when the basketball is over, because that is very, very important. And I promise you, I will help change their lives, not just on the court. I would also like to thank my fiance and my family for all your continued support through the wins and losses. I truly appreciate it, because it's tough being a coach, but I can always depend on them to be there through it all. There would be no Coach Richards without the influence of all my mentors. You have truly molded me to always believe, work hard, and do things the right way. Especially Coach Hurd, my former boss. Thank you for always having my back and being loyal. I would also like to thank all my former ADs that gave me opportunity, all my former staff members that believed in me, and all my players that believed in me for help shaping my journey, because without you, it wouldn't be no me. It wouldn't be no history of me either. I would also like to thank Coach Reed and her staff for a job well done at the Jackson State. and for making Jackson State become one of the top mid-major programs in the country. I wish her and her staff much success at Charlotte. Recruiting. Recruiting, recruiting. That's right. I know it's important. My first priority was to reach out to all the JSU players on the roster and in the portal. As we all know, recruiting is essential. I had some success with some, but not all. I have hit the ground running and started the recruiting process. I am confident that my staff and I will get the talent in to be successful. Some of my staff is here. Please stand. And when choosing them, I wanted to attract good people, winners, recruiters, experienced, teachers, and hard workers. Thank you. Academics will be extremely important in my program, in every program that I've ever run and been a part of. We will push our young ladies to be the best they can be. We will strive and achieve to get a 3.2 or higher in the classroom. That will be very, very important. Very, very important. I would say 3 words that describe Coach Richards. You can expect this. You can expect this. Every game, practice, anytime you see me. Passionate, competitive, and energetic. I will represent that well at the Jackson State. I'm gonna talk a little bit about my offensive philosophy and defensive philosophy. Offensively, we will consist of playing fast, and we will be running a structure, transition offense, and with a ball screen offense as well. We will recruit kids that can fit that system, that will be able to open up the floor and be able to play and be able to knock down shots so it can be fun to watch. So we will recruit young ladies that can fit into that system. Defensively, we will look to pressure, because we all know defense will win games. Get young ladies that can rebound the ball, get us second chance points, and we also will be switching up man and zone. But most importantly, we will develop our young ladies so we can put them in the best position to be successful. My second priority will be the community. My staff and I will be community players, and we will continue to recruit the state. Taking care of home and understanding the transfers in our area will be a priority. With that being said, I've always loved quotes. So when AD Ashley called me regarding this job, and I accepted, which was a no-brainer, this quote came to mind. Don't be afraid to start over. This time you're not starting from scratch. You're starting from experience. Hold on, I didn't like that. Let me read it again to you. Let me read it again to you. Don't be afraid to start over. This time you're not starting from scratch. You're starting from experience. You guys, I'm confident that we will win and do what it takes to be successful. Please come and support, which I know you will not be disappointed. Go Tigers! Anything else?
All right, how about another hand for Coach Richards? Hey, you know, the theme here is building on tradition, blazing new trails. You see that. But we have a new motto: in Ashley we trust. All right, so we trust. All right, just want to make a little house rules right now. Coach Richards will meet the media to my left here in front of the step and repeat by the white man right there. So you see the white man, that's where the media will be. So, right over there. Now that's Travis. Travis is new. He's our new, we call it sports information director. That's Travis. Throw your hand up there, Travis. That's him right there. But the media will meet, and then you can get your pictures with Coach Richards. Anything else? And reception? That's for us. Okay, all right. But thank you guys for coming. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And we welcome Coach Richards and her staff. Thank you so much.
Look, hey y'all, I appreciate everybody for jumping on here. We got over 100 folks between Twitter and YouTube. As always, man, make sure that you hit that like button. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel, comment, and share with your folks. Some things that I did point out. About Coach Richards and what she said. She does run an up-tempo offense. It's kind of the same thing we saw with Coach Reed, what she did here with the women in her 6 years at the helm. And the fact that if she can be able to transition from a fast pace to adjust to what the defense is giving her into a half court set, I think she will be able to, she'll be able to be successful. Also, with what she does as far as running her defense, being press man, I love it. Trapping, pressing, and then when you get it to your, like I said, you got to have a defensive set, get it to your half court set, pretty much playing man to man in a half court set where she can actually switch it to a zone, all depending on what type of team that she's playing. I love the quote that she, gave us, because in a sense, that's what we need. That's what she wants in her program. Now, let's all get to the point of where she says she's on the run. She's been on the recruiting the trail. She did talk to some of the players. Like, she did say she was successful in talking to some players. Some might decide to come back, and we already know one didn't come back. She followed Coach Reed over to Charlotte. We saw that in a tweet yesterday that Daphne White is headed to North Carolina to be with Coach Reed. She does have that medical red shirt, so of course she was going to follow Coach Reed. Everybody else, we don't know. So we don't know what's going to happen. Right now, at this point in time, the recruiting cycle is on a hiatus because of the fact that it is a dead period now. So let's not get away from that. It is a dead period. So today, she was on the phone over the weekend, the past week, when she got announced as the head coach, that she was on the phone calling other players that was in the portal to get the recruiting going. And now it's a dead period. So it's a 2-week dead period when it comes to recruiting. So you can't have no visits, no phone calls. You can't have nothing. So we don't want to. She is basically going by the book. And we shall see what we get once their dead period ends. What's up, Tyler? Let's see what you said. Your Alabama A&M alum, Coach Richards is successful in developing high school JUCO players. Expect to see a tough-nosed defensive team. I like that. I did see that this past season. We did see that this past season with her team. Now, people are skeptical about. Most people were skeptical about her coaching record at A&M. like you said, um, she took over a program that was at the bottom of the conference. She had to build that program up within those 8 years. Now, if you go back last season, this past season, the season before, the last 4 seasons, she has been above 500 in conference play. She has been above 500 in conference play. So that is a good thing right there. It's those first 4 seasons, you gotta understand was the fact that she was trying to build it. She was trying to build it up. So look at those first 4 seasons, which how her record was, because, like you said, she was coming into a program that was the bottom feeder of the SWAC 8 years ago. Okay. She was coming in taking over a bottom feeder program. And she built it up to the way that she envisioned it. Excuse me. So yes, the record 97 and 125. I mean, what can we say? What can we say? A lot of folks were like, why wait this late? But at the time, what were the coaches? What was the coaching pool at that time? So appreciate you, Uncle Is, but at the same time, Ashley, for real, do not count that man. Do not count that man out. Ashley has done a remarkable job when it comes to hires. Ashley has done a remarkable job as an AD Jackson State when it comes to hiring head coaches. So the 4 main head coaches that he hired have all been the 3 main head coaches he hired between football and men's basketball have been successful. Of course, we heard the splash hire with Deion Sanders, and we're not going to go into that because that press conference sounded like I was at the Potter's house, which I really don't like, and I was listening to a damn TD Jakes sermon. But then when you get to, he hired Mo Williams for the men's basketball team. Mo just want to go out there and coach, develop his players, and try to get them in the best position as possible. And then when you make the home run hire for TC Taylor to replace a Deion Sanders for the football team, it all makes sense. It all made perfect sense. It basically, you get a homegrown talent. He played at Jackson State. Now he gets to coach. Now we get, he made hire. He also hired Coach Reed. Let's not forget that he did hire Coach Reed to take over the women's basketball program. We saw what she did. Now he hires the new women's basketball coach to replace Coach Reed. And let's just see what she does. And so the biggest thing that we need to do as alum and as fans of Jackson State athletics is get behind this lady and let her know that we are in the house. That means no more being 3, 4, 500 people in the AAC. We need to have 2,000-3,000 people in the AAC before the men even come up in there and play. And be loud and be rowdy and be proud that she is our head coach. She is going to bring us a winning basketball program, and she's going to put these young ladies in the best position possible. All right. So I'm going to make. I'm to the point where God gives that out. I can come up with, funds for a vehicle. I would make my way down to Jackson a couple of times just to go see the women's basketball team play instead of just watching it on stream and on TV. I want to actually go down there and see them actually play. That is my goal for 2024 and the year 2025. Um, you're right, Mr. Jackson. These 2 weeks are for her getting that war room for recruitment, getting it prepared because she know what she's gonna go after. I believe she know what she's gonna go after. I believe that when she got hired on as the head coach, she knew what she wanted for her team. Now, the speech, of course, I like I said, I love the speech. I'm just so glad that um, what I'm looking for. I got you, Jay. And I figured that was gonna. Said that last night that was gonna happen, but so like I said, and we got to give this lady time. This ain't gonna be no overnight success. This shit takes time. This takes time, and let's just give her the time that she needs to make sure that she get this program back. I mean, not saying back, to keep it going the way that she wants it to go. Recruiting will determine the success level. Can we get the bigs to control the paint? Can we get the bigs to control the paint? We should be able to get the bigs to control the paint. But you also heard what she said. She wants to press. She wants to press. She wants to trap. So it reminds me, if anybody that's old enough about this 30 years ago, it reminds me of Nolan Rich's 40 Minutes of Hell. And that's the type of defense I love to see right there. Like press and get after it, guard somebody 94 feet, make them think instead of react. Make them think about the game instead of react. So, Deputy Mario, I am halfway close to my goal. We probably need a little bit more, about $500 left for the goal to be reached. So we are getting there. And before we slide into some more news, let me go ahead and take this good old commercial break. And we'll be right back.
It's your boy Doc Holliday. We swing to the left, down I-20, and we dip. We going down there for Swag Media Day, July 16th, 2024, being hosted at the Sheraton Birmingham Hotel in downtown Birmingham. And we got all schools that's going to be represented in the house on that day. We talking about Jackson State, Valley, Alcorn, Pine Bluff, Prairie View, Texas Southern, Grambling, Southern, Bama State, A&M, Bethune-Cookman, and FAMU. But in order for your boy to get down there, in order for you to get that good content, you got to hit the Cash App, you got to hit the PayPal, you got to hit the Zelle. We also got to hit that Super Chat while we on the live stream. And so, make sure You get your donations in so we can get down there. And like I said, you gonna swing and swing to the left. Hit I-20 and we dip. Yeah, baby.
All right, man. Y'all see the commercial? Y'all see the commercial? Y'all heard it. July 16, 2024 in Birmingham at the Sheraton Birmingham Hotel. We will be live at Swag Media Day for that day right there. So, like I said, this goes towards, the initiative goes towards transportation, food, lodging, and fuel. It doesn't go for anything else. It doesn't go in my pocket. It doesn't do anything else. It just goes for transportation, fuel, lodging, and food. All right. Yes, sir, Mr. Emmett. If you know this, like when she says she wants to press, I love that. I love it. Love it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, reminds me of when GP used to get on the best point guard and harass them and hassle them from baseline to baseline. And that's what we need. That's what we need. And then I love that she says with her offense, being a transition offense, I love that too. Like, I love it. I love it. So, yep, you're right. No wonder why she has to show us now. There's a reason why she's the seventh women's basketball coach in the history of JSU. From Sadie to Tamika, we demand success. And that's true. We do demand success. Success. Um, the speech, like I said, I'm just glad that she didn't. First and foremost, I would say you want to thank God, for waking you up every day, waking you up and putting you in a position that you are in right now. But like, it was a simple speech. Loved it. Loved the speech. Um, and I think she's going to do tremendous things on the horizon. It's going to be some tremendous things upon the horizon, and we just have to sit there and wait. We gotta wait, sit there and wait. Basketball season starts starts towards the middle to towards the end of October. We shall see. I mean, what up, Donna? Yeah, you stupid. Oh my God, you stupid, man. You stupid. But I can't lie about Coach Green, man. Sure, he's he's an assistant on one of the best uh, uh, basketball teams in NAI on the women's side. I give it up. I give it up to Coach Green for what he does for that program. So I ain't gonna talk bad about Coach Green unless he's talking about Southern, and then I'm gonna give him here the business. Uh, and then it was, to me, with what Grambling did this past season. I mean, I would say an anomaly. So it's one of the things where um it's one of the things where we people not gonna give her. They said you got to do it this year, but at the same time, you gotta understand. We gotta understand, Paris, that that if she get the players that she need to get in, because we have to think about this as a transition year. We had to transition from the Reed era to the Richards era. So, like I said, that's what I'm saying. It's still you still got to give her time. I mean, maybe a year tops. We shall see. I mean, people in the transfer portal for a reason. They feel like their worth is much more. Some, of course, some went in because of the fact that they want to follow the coach, and then others are in because they got ushered out of the program. So, um, like she said, she's been on the phone recruiting before the dead period started today. So and also she's been on the phone with the players that jumped in, and like I said, one of them decided that she didn't want to come back. She wanted to follow Coach Reed. Hope she have a successful season. Hope she doesn't get hurt. But it's time to move on. Next woman up. Let's put it just like that. You missed the press conference, you can always hit the replay button, bro, and hit, watch the press conference, man. It's always going to be in my record. It be on file. Who's going with Coach Reed? Daphne White is going with Coach Reed. She was her first player from Jackson State to commit, and she committed yesterday, right before the dead period started. So let's, the thing saying that you didn't work hard at your previous school. If you didn't work hard at your previous school, I don't know. Now I would say this, like I said, the record is always going to come into question. She was 28 games below 500, but you got to realize, like I said, she took over an Alabama A&M team that was dead last. 8 years ago, it was dead last, meaning Valley was a better team than the team that she took over 8 years ago. And she built it back up to respectability. Now, 8 years ago, we didn't have a transfer portal and stuff like that. So she had to go out there. She had to go out there and get it how she lived and get it out the mud. All right. Now you got the transfer portal coming in, and let's not even worry about talking about NIL collective and stuff like that, because that's just another moot point right there. Just get to the point, getting the kids to come in. Now look, okay, let's get up in here. Let's talk about this. And hold on. Why we out here? Why? All right. Let's talk about this. Cause we talked about this last night, and I'm telling you, this news it got traction. I told you that this news was gonna get traction. But I'm just saying, did you get bamboozled allegedly? I don't know. Don't know. But we have questions about how the funds was getting coming in. Who is this guy? We kind of broke down this, that, and the third. But I want to hear it from you. But again, did it happen? Did it happen? Did it happen? Because the news gonna come out, and if it comes out good, y'all in the clear, it's cool. But if it don't come out right, we're gonna be on y'all head. But let's not get into that. We talking about Coach Richards. We talk about Coach Richards. Talk about Coach Richards. And I know some folks that's doing the show right now, so I'm not gonna put out a name because I ain't trying to get retaliated for thinking I'm talking bad about them or nothing like that. I'm not talking bad about them, but if you wanted to go there, you could go over there. Don't know about the assistant coaches that she's hired. More likely, they are her assistants that she did get from. Might got from Alabama A&M. She probably got some from. You never know. I mean, she was at Mercer for not even that long. But anyway, y'all. Anyway, like I said, we should know about the head. We should have known about the assistant coaches when time, when time permits and everything. So, we should know about the assistants that she has coming in. Um, I mean, and if you really think about it, we recycle coaches in the SWAC. You really think about it. Coach Reed was not a recycled coach because she didn't play in the SWAC. She only coached she was on the staff at Jackson State, but she made her bones in the JUCO in the JUCO circuit at Hines Community College. So let's just give Coach Richards the respect that she needs. Don't know if she got any of her players from A&M to come to her to Jackson State, but if she did, we won't know about it until probably after the dead period. So everybody don't need to be in a tizzy, in a frenzy. Miss Brandy, do not be in a frenzy, okay? Just like I said, you gotta let this take time. We just gotta let this take time. And we just gotta let it marinate. So I ain't gonna be on here but an hour today. So I had to get myself ready for work. What do I think about the assistants? I mean, if they are good assistants, then then you should see a successful program. And yes, Paris, time is of the essence. We just got to be patient. So let's be patient with Coach Richards. Oh Lord, you okay? Evacuate the office. You all right? She didn't introduce her assistants by name, but she did tell them to stand up and let them see their face. Like yes, we do have to get better shooting, especially shooting from the outside. 3-point shooting was pretty much it was abysmal at some points during the season. Um, um, but other than that, look for her to recruit some bigs that won't be able to slow the game down. But when you have a big, get into that half court set and run it through the bigs, go inside out. Most times, teams play outside in, go inside out. So yeah, I mean, but what I'm saying is, Deputy Mario. What I'm saying is, she when she got hired at A&M, didn't have the transfer portal. Okay, she got hired at A&M in 2016. Transfer portal didn't come into play till like 2018, 2019. It didn't come real popular until probably during the COVID year. So, in a sense, it's the transfer portal is still one of them things that it's still an anomaly that you got to work with. That some people don't understand. Some people are still so. Some coaches are like they're old school. Coaching in question, he retired last season. Coach Buddy Pugh. Buddy Pugh really did not go as far as for football. He didn't go to the transfer portal like that. He recruited high school players. He recruited JUCO players. He rather develop the high school players and get them to fit his system, and it kind of caught up with him. Now, you can still have that type of mentality, but no, the transfer portal was in play in 2018. It was not popular around that time. The portal got hot 2020, 2021. Then it got really hot the last 2 years. Uh, so we have to just sit there. We just not say sit there, but like I said, we just gotta support the coach. Now it's for the media. The Q&A is for the media. So they talking to Mr. Jerome right now to get the media and take pictures with the coach. So uh, I'm gonna talk to Travis. I got his number. I'm gonna talk to him and see if I can get Coach Richards an actual interview on the show uh, sometime in the near future. Um, but we gonna hit up. We want to see what she does. So, dead period for 2 weeks. It started today. So they can't call, they can't go in house, they can't email, they can't do anything. When it's a dead period, it's a dead period. So like I said, yeah, the transfer portal is like you can build your team now through the transfer portal. But the question is too, when you build your team through the transfer portal, can they play on one accord? Can they be on one accord? And can they be? Are they able to be? Are they? What's the word? What's the way I'm trying to say this? Can they put the pride to the side to be able to be taught to learn and to develop? Chemistry is always going to be the key. And see, when you got a team and you getting teams straight out the portal, you just getting them out the portal, you getting out the portal. You have to build the chemistry with them players. They have to be able to want to be able to be coached in a sense. So in a sense, you want to build your team. Of course, you're gonna have to build this team through transfers and JUCOs. Right now, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. You ain't gonna see too many. You ain't gonna see no high school kid coming in. Not this season. Nah. More likely you'll see it maybe a year or two from now, where she probably will go into those homes for the high school players and go ahead and to develop them. Um, and even when players, like I said, even with players coming out of transfer portal, some players haven't been developed. Are they willing to? Are they willing to put that pride to the side to be able to get developed? That is the question right there. But like I said, I'm not gonna spend my time on here all day. I appreciate all 162 folks between YouTube and Twitter for watching the show today. Make sure that you hit the like button, share, and subscribe and comment on it too. Because when you comment, the algorithm jumps up. Also, make sure you hit the donation button. Go ahead, hit the Cash App, the PayPal, the Zelle, just to make sure we can keep this platform, this channel running smoothly. And also, if uh, support to the Drive to 205 initiative. Like I said, we are halfway there. Make sure you can hit up, like I said, hit up the Cash App, PayPal, Zelle, Super Chat. We get everything. And like I said, when I get that, it's get put to the side. It doesn't be touched. It doesn't get touched. None of it. And I'm doing my own part too by even going to my second job and trying to put some money into this also. But we're gonna be well prepared for the trip to Birmingham. I ain't gonna take no flight. We gonna pretty much ride it out. I don't like flying. I'm afraid of flying. I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm just gonna be real with you. And yeah, we gonna make it happen. We gonna make it happen. But we'll be back on here either Wednesday or Friday. All depends on when my work schedule is. If it's Friday, I probably have two shows in one day. If the chips fell a different way, Dawn Thornton could have been a Jackson State. She could have been a Jackson State, but at the same time, I mean, her husband got hired over at A&M. She wants to be with her husband, and what woman does not want to be with their husband? Like for real. So I think she's in a good situation right now. She got a progressive AD over there in Paul Bryant. Love that guy right there. Love what he doing for the athletics. It's all about them getting over to support athletics as a whole. We ain't talking about just the AD. The AD's doing his part. We talking about the alumni, the students, the fans to go support. And that's the same thing we need to do for Coach Richards. And we need to do that for women's basketball all together. We need to go out there. We need to show her that we support her through thick and thin. Through every win, we're going to support her. Through every loss, we're going to support her. It just had to be that way. You know, when you see some programs like a UConn or South Carolina or Tennessee, even Tennessee not having some of the greatest seasons, even the USC now, Texas or LSU, they go out there and support their girls. We need to be able to do the same thing. Hey man, look. I like being in control. I like being in control. So when I'm in control of that wheel, I trust me. When somebody else has the wheel, I don't know, player. But nah, I like being in control. I like to drive though. I like to see. I like to see the landscape, the countryside, and stuff like that. So um, that's just me. I've been that way ever since I was little. So that's just me. All right, man. But I appreciate, like I said, I appreciate everybody for joining me today. Uh, uh, Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Become a channel member. Become a channel member for the low price of $4.99. Man, you just don't believe what type of family that you're gonna get over here. And we are a big family over here, and I love this family. I love what I've done. And also coming up, it will be our 2-year anniversary coming up May 24th. So be on the lookout for that show. Man, 30,000 feet? Hell no. I got to be drunk or high to get up on the plane. No, don't do that. I've been on a plane one time. It was cool, but yeah, So, all right, pay this spectrum bill. Yeah, and I used to ride. I used to work for Greyhound, not as a driver, but as customer service, and I love getting free trips. But anyway, um, um, damn, I don't forget what about. Oh, just become a channel member for $4.99. Man, you just don't know. Like I said, we got the 2-year anniversary coming up, May 24th. See what day that is actually on. That way, we can get all that set up. That is on Friday, so we should be good on that right there. Yay! What's up, OG? OG, it was. Look. I love what she had to say. We just got to get behind her, man. We got to support these ladies. If it could be 2,000, 3,000 folks for the men, it needs to be maybe 1,500 to 2,000 folks for the women. And if it's a big game, we need to pack that thing out on both ends. Like for real. No, what my nieces and nephews say, no cap. Yeah, that was Birmingham. Hey, look, it's a 9-hour drive. Shoot, I just know once I get to Jackson, I'm halfway there. That's it. Once I get to Jackson, I'm halfway there. So, Again, one more time, and then we up out of here for the last commercial.
It's your boy Doc Holliday. We swing to the left, down I-20, and we dip. We going down there for SWAC Media Day, July 16th, 2024, being hosted at the Sheraton Birmingham Hotel in downtown Birmingham. And we got all schools that's going to be represented in the house on that day. We talking about Jackson State, Valley, Alcorn, Pine Bluff, Prairie View, Texas Southern, Grambling, Southern, Bama State, A&M, Bethune-Cookman, and FAMU. But in order for your boy to get down there, in order for you to get that good content, you got to hit the Cash App, you got to hit the PayPal, you got to hit the Zelle. We also got to hit that Super Chat while we on the live stream. And so, make sure you get your donations in so we can get down there. And like I said, you're going to swing to the left. Hit I-20 and we dip. Yeah, baby.
All right, y'all. We out this thing. Make sure we donate to the Drive to 205 initiative. Be back on here either Wednesday or Friday. More likely on Friday. I'm your boy Doc Holliday. This has been HBCU Tonight, powered by HBCU Overdrive. Y'all go out there. Y'all be blessed. Y'all stay safe. Hug your loved ones. And, man, stay dangerous to this thing right here. And, again, to all my newly appointed HBCU graduates, welcome to the real world, because this shit don't stop. And to Coach Richards, welcome to D I Love. And we're going to be behind you 100%. We out this thing. Peace.